Hey everybody, welcome to day 17 of our ScoobQuest series. Today's question is a favourite sequel to Scooby-Doo. Now this could be anything, it could be any movie you like, whether it's live action or animation, it has to be a sequel in it. And we've got to really define what makes a sequel. Okay, so let's take The Return of Zombie Island and the Curse of the 13 Ghosts movie. Curse of the 13 Ghosts came out first, and then Return of Zombie Island was the sequel to that movie, and then Happy Halloween, or Scooby-Doo Happy Halloween should I say, is the third sequel to that. So those are all sequels in their own minds, and it's the same as Zombie Island, Witch's Ghost, Alien Invaders and Cyber Chaser. Those are all sequels because they are technically carried on from one another and leads up to the What's New Scooby-Doo moment. So any one of those possibilities you can class as sequels. The sequel to Scooby-Doo WrestleMania, again, you can choose the Speed Demon as your sequel. It could be endless possibilities, and I just want to clarify that now because most people are going to be stuck and confused about, oh, there's only a few sequels out there. No, there are actually a ton of sequels, okay? There are, if you divulge into it, there is a ton. It's just weird, the timeline's all just messed up. So you can just say Curse of the 13 Ghost movie, Return of Zombie Island movie, and then followed up with Scooby-Doo Happy Halloween. Those are all trilogies, and they do work. So now that's cleared out of the way. What is my favourite sequel? And for me, I've gone with a live action because, you know, I love the animation. Like, the animated movies are great. They are fantastic. But I think they can do, like, anything they want with animation because it's all hand-drawn, or most of it's animated on the computers nowadays, so the possibilities are endless. And yes, the sequels are fun, but what I like about live actions is that they're using a lot of special effects. They're going all out on a budget and going all out to make it look superb, just like the actual show. So for me, I chose Monsters Unleashed as my favourite sequel because it lives up to the original Scooby-Doo movie. It does well on the special effects, and it smashes it on the budget that they had for it, and just the box office results do confirm that. They had the original cast back, they had it all on point, they had every storyline details, like, you know, they made it as fun and funny and a bit of adult humour in there for the adults to enjoy. They had all of that. And keep in mind, it was like back when special effects were still done like half and half, so most of it was done on computers, most of it was done on actual set special effects, whereas nowadays it's 90% in the green screen room and 10% on the outside. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of animated movies out there that are fantastic, but if you're going to go down and actually narrow it down to a perfect moment in like sequel history, it has to be a live action. Scooby-Doo Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster. You can class the Curse of the Lake Monster as a sequel to Mystery Begins. They're both prequels of the two live actions, but it's just like how you want to predict it. Like, how do you want to look at it as a whole, you know? Yes, the sequel is good, but if you're going to choose that as a sequel, you might as well choose the next one up. But then again, if you're going to choose that one, I had to choose a sequel to that one because, you know, it done everything amazing. The first one had amazing cast, especially having Rowan Atkinson in there, had, like, you know, funniest humour going, and even with the special effects was great at the time. Keeping in mind when the movie was out, it was like the early 2000s. They nailed it, and then Monsters Unleashed pretty much topped it, where you looked at it and you thought, wow, it looks like it wasn't even aged that well. Like, you think about it, it was like a 2-year gap or something like that, and they actually done better effects than they did in the original one, and that's what I like about it. So that was my favourite Scooby-Doo sequel, but what was your favourite sequel? Let me know in the comment section below, because I love to read them and I will do my best to reply back to you as soon as possible. But as always, if you enjoyed today's video, remember to like, subscribe, and when you do subscribe, make sure to on post notifications by ticking that bell icon to keep up with all the latest, and I'll see you next time. But until then, take care.